Okay, so welcome to lesson 2 of this tutorial. Become a Fiverr Pro. My name is Ibrahim, and in this tutorial, we'll be looking at research. So, now I explained in the previous video that I did the recording of this and somehow lost it. So, anyways, we will continue and I'll try to just make sure I'm able to sync the whole thing. But without further ado, let's jump into what we have for today. So basically, we are looking at research, and I would like to type the definition of research, but me personally, me personally, I think research is just trying to find something that will be useful. I like to keep my stuff simple like that. I don't really like to use all this. But let's go about with the dictionary definition. So it says the systematic investigation into and study of material resources in order to establish fact and reach a new conclusion. So basically all those grammar, what it means is that it's kind of like a procedure of trying to find something. So investigation through studying a material. So in this case, us and source. In this case, our material is Fiverr. So we are trying to study Fiverr in order to establish fact. So in order to establish something that we can say, okay, this thing is confirmed, is legit, we can use it. So one thing I would like to call our attention on with respect to Fiverr is that Fiverr doesn't really have, just as the name says, research. Research doesn't really have one way to it, and uh, Fiverr doesn't really have a way to just detect that this thing is fact. Although there are some things that we know, okay, over time there are some things that we know. But when it comes to ranking, because the main purpose why we are doing research so that we can rank it better without spending money. So when it comes to ranking, there isn't really that fact that you can just say this is it and this is it all the time. Why? It's not that Fiverr is impossible. The truth is just that Fiverr is always changing something. So because they're always changing something that works now, okay, maybe you detect something, you're able to find out something, and that particular thing you're able to find out may actually be useless in about a couple of months. Because I only start freelancing not quite long, and the things they have changed on Fiverr in my own eyes, it's not even up to a year oh. At the time of this recording, it's not up to a year when I start using Fiverr as a freelancer. And the things they've changed on this platform is just a lot. So something you look for now and think is legit may not stand that test of time. But then there's always this general principle attached to everything that doesn't really change. Fiverr is a platform, is a business platform that wants to make money. And the current system Fiverr uses to make money is that they run ads and buyers come in, and they need everyone to be able to do the job and take money from the buyer so that they too they can get their own money. So and they use a ranking system. At the moment, they haven't changed that. There were times where people say they use buy request. I don't know what buy request is, but at least I know what brief is. So I think the way they explain the buyer request stuff is kind of similar to upwork proposal. But we don't really need those knowledge now because on Fiverr, because Fiverr is not using those things again. So basically, research doesn't have a two-way to it. So I'm just going to use this sketch pad to kind of give us an idea of what Fiverr research looks like. So in Fiverr research, we don't really, it's not really like we are carrying out a scientific research. So there's no really exact facts. You understand? Basically, what we are trying to do with the Fiverr research is that we are trying to look for a pattern. So let's say there is a particular time that something will go up on Fiverr, and there's a particular time that something will come down. There's a particular time that it will go up again, and there's a particular time that it will come down. So let's say this is our baseline and this is our, what do you call this stuff? So it's at the top side sha. So basically what we are trying to do with our research is not that we are trying to get the exact when this thing is going to come down or when it's going to come up, because we are not carrying that in-depth research. It can be possible actually, but it's not really needed. Fiverr is not that hard that you need to carry that in-depth research to know when everything is happening. You just need to be able to have an idea of when something is up and when something is down. So you understand? So if you can have that idea, even though your own idea is just saying it like this, it's enough for you. Even though your own idea is not even going up, it's not saying when it's going totally up. It's just saying, just having a sense of when this thing is going up and when it's coming down. It's enough for you to make money. So I think this stuff hide my. Okay, anyways, I'm just going to move to the browser. So now research. So before I begin with research, I want us to have this idea that there is no one way towards research on Fiverr. You can discover a new thing you want to explore on and just start from there. So you understand? You can begin to start your research from looking at all these things. You can start your research from just looking at anything, trying to, the idea is for you to try to know something you don't already know that can be useful. That's basically what it is. So you can decide to go into the community to go and read a lot of things. Yeah, you have the community, the forum, blogs to read a lot of things about it. You can decide to contact support. You can decide to do a lot of things when it comes. You can start your research from anywhere possible to just know something that can be useful towards what you want to achieve, which is ranking gig. So me, I'm just going to show you the way I have been taught to make research and that I have refined myself in this tutorial. So basically, I use this search engine, and yeah, we know what search engine is. We just use one of it now. So Google is the search engine, and Google does search for what the whole web. So, but Fiverr search engine does search for just for just Fiverr, and explain this better when we're doing when we'll be doing. Sorry about that. I explained this better when we are doing SEO. So when we be doing SEO, you get a better explanation of how this search engine work and how indexing and all those things work. But we don't need that knowledge now that we are doing research. So basically, I can just start my search for anything. Maybe a number just came to my head or an alphabet. No, the alphabet I'm thinking of now is N. So I can just see a lot of things about N. So what this thing is showing me are the things people are searching for. So if I should come to here and say how to, so it's going to be showing me pronounce research, do research. You see, based on the things I've searched for, and you can see. So it's just showing me these guys are the things that me have searched for recently. So that's why it's showing them like this. So it's showing me things related to the things that I've searched before and that a lot of people too are searching. So before, yeah. So now I can just click this. Just as I can click this and get results, the same thing happens on Fiverr. I can just click this. This is showing me that a lot of people are searching for NFT, something related to NFT art. Okay, Blast NFT. I think NFT is like all this artwork stuff, digital art, something like that. It's showing me something like React Native, Notion. So if you just click, let's just click one of these guys. That people who are starting their search with, you can see there are just three people here. If it's showing us that NFT shaking blast raffle, what's this? I don't know the meaning of this actually. You need to, so when it comes to research, you may need to use the you may need to research on Fiverr as well. So your research on Fiverr should not be limited to just Fiverr. You can use other stuff like Google Trends. That can be maybe the thing that is going to prompt your research in the first place. So basically, as entrepreneurs or someone who want to sell, you are looking for you are looking for something that is of high demand when it comes to research now. So you have two things in mind when it comes to research. Is either you are researching for something you already know, you understand. For instance now, let's say there's this skill you have. Let's say the skill you have is WordPress. You already know how to do WordPress, and your research can be based on WordPress, and your research can just be based on trying to look for something that is of high demand, but then it has not become popular. It is yet to be popular on Fiverr, but it's going in demand. So for something like that, you can use Google Trend to just find out something that people are searching for. So you can also use ChatGPT. Just ask ChatGPT some questions to just get something. It's not really like there is a way to it. So you can even target the country you want to search for. So I can come here to change this, update this to say USA, United States, and maybe search for something around. Let's say my skills are around web design now. So I can come out here to do something like web design, skills. Let's just search web design skills. So it's showing us UX, SEO, CSS, a lot of all these things. And normally you want to research for things that you are not really aware of. So we see problem solving, we see creativity, management. So these are skills under web design. So your research can just start from something like this. Your search can just start from typography, and we can just come to Fiverr and say, let's search for. I think I want to save this particular stuff. I want to look into it later because there are just like three of them here, and people already are. There's a level one, maybe another keyword is related to it. But let me just save it for later. May come back to come and do that, come and make a search on it. So for instance now, we can just come here and say, okay, web design, okay, typography. You can come to Fiverr and say typography. You can see a lot of things about typography. Typography, t-shirt design, kinetic typography. Let's see this kinetic typography. There are like 793. So basically your research can just start from anywhere. And there's this tool called Fiverr Quick View. Okay, the tool is already on. So I'm not supposed to have the tool on before. So the tool is already on. And I think I should just go ahead to explain what that tool does. Remember I said I've created this video before, so I didn't put stuff down. I didn't really note stuff down or structure any lesson material. I'm taking this thing on the fly. So there may be likelihood that I'm repeating something that I've said in a video before. But the things you need to learn here, you are going to learn it. So basically what this Fiverr quick view does quickly is that it shows you things that are inside. It brings out information that are uh inside the each gigs. So if we are to go into each gig, for instance, this person has one order and his post has been liked 45 times. Fiverr quick view is the one bringing all this colorful stuff. If I should turn it off, you are not going to see it. All this keyword you are seeing here, if I should go ahead to turn it off, you are not going to see it. So let's turn it off. So yes, if I go ahead to turn it off, you are not going to see it. And let's refresh. So it basically brought out, it's going to bring out the keywords. It's going to bring out those information. So this is how Fiverr is going to present itself on a norm. So if you want to get those information, let's say how many times somebody has liked a particular post and you can see something like 64. So 64 likes, one order in queue. I feel like I've said this thing before in the video. It's like deja vu. So just forgive me if I'm wasting your time with repeating this stuff. So one order in queue, 64 likes, This person have done 9 jobs with five-star review, and you see some words under here. So let me just, I think I'll just duplicate this this guy, and yeah. So you can see reviews. This person has uh 5 reviews so far on this particular gig. This person has 5 reviews. Something is telling me that I've done this before. Anyways, let's just continue. So if I this is the page with Fiverr quick view. Now if I should put on Fiverr quick view, put it on and refresh this particular page, it's going to bring out those information so that there will be no need for us to go before, because we want to see an information about the gig, and you know go into clicking each gig one after the other to see those information. There will be no need for that. So you see, it brings out one other in queue, 64 other complicated, and this person has what, 1.1k reviews. But when we come here, all we see is what? All we see is 9 reviews for this particular gig. Shey you understand? So that means this person has other gigs. You can see this person has other gigs. The top rated seller has other gigs that has review, and when you combine all the review together, you see 754. They all add up to 1001. You can see. So I hope we understand that now. So basically, it makes it easier for us to know the issue that somebody has, so that when it comes to that part where we are doing some in-depth research, I think I discussed about this better there. So we are going to understand some things about this review, why it is not bringing this 9 review this person have and it's just putting it here. So it help us know some things when it comes to research. Some things like some people you may want to like, basically the idea of anything in terms of success is to look at people who are successful, try to figure out what they are doing, and model them, copy, copy them, kind of follow their path. Yeah, that's so if for instance we want to rank for this place, I'm not going to be looking at all these level 2 sellers. Like I don't have anything I can do with them. Or someone who have 1001 review. I'll be looking for someone who has maybe 1 or 2 review, or someone who doesn't have any review again at all, who is a new seller. Shey you understand? Someone who has something similar with me but is performing, you understand, better than me. So yes, so let's move on. So now we can use this Google trend now to look for typography, or let's say one of web design platform is WordPress. So we can search for WordPress, or let's say web design, or maybe we discover something new on Fiverr or somewhere else, and we just want to see how much traffic that thing is gaining. For instance, now GPT-4 is gaining more traffic. So this just to show you that lately GPT-4 is gaining a lot of traction. So this just to show you that you can see the part of it's showing you a graph. So you can just pay attention to Google Trend if you know how to use it to know something that is trending, because we want to know what's in demand so that by the time we are creating that gig, we are getting orders from it. So your research should not be limited to just Fiverr. You can just, it's just common sense, like just use common sense to think of something and just try it out. There is no one way to research. I just want us to have that notion that there's no one way to research. Because I'm showing you a particular way doesn't mean that's the only way you do research. You can start your research from different things. So I'm just going to leave this quick view on. So you can start your research from this categories place. You don't know what it means, try to figure out what it means. Service option, you don't know what it means, try to figure out what it means. You understand? Just trying to know something, and this knowledge can add up to become something useful. Definitely going to become something useful one way or the other. So it's either you know how useful it can help you or how it doesn't attach to what you are doing. So you don't consider it when you are doing something. Okay, you understand? So there is more, you have this much more awareness of how certain what you are doing is. But remember, you can't know Fiverr just like that. The algorithm always is always changing. So yeah. Let's continue. So there are two ways you can research, and give for instance, we say we want to do research on Fiverr now, and we don't have a skill. There are two ways you can research. It's either you have a skill that you want to research on that particular skill and know how you can get something useful to help you rank in that skill. For instance, now you are doing something like WordPress. WordPress, they are much there. They are like 100,000. But that doesn't mean you can't rank on WordPress. You can still rank on WordPress and even get to this page one. There are people, all these people that are here, they are human beings. So, but it's not going to be easy for you that is just starting out and don't want to invest money in review and all those kind of things. So what you are going to do is that you are going to look for how to niche down. I think I take that in the that is in the next video actually. No, I think I took that. It's in the next video showing you how to niche down based on a particular niche. This WordPress is a niche on its own, but you can still niche down inside this particular WordPress. It's a broad niche. You can always niche down. And one way you can niche down is to either niche down by platform or you niche down by industry. I'm going to get to that again. But let's talk about the second way of research. The second way to do research is to maybe you are just looking for something that you can just use to make money. Maybe something that there's traffic, there's no competition, is a skill that you are willing to just learn as fast as possible. Maybe all those easy skills that you can just pick up immediately. And okay, let's say you don't have a skill. Two There are two ways you can come to Fiverr. You can approach Fiverr. You can approach Fiverr as someone who has a skill. So let's say you already have WordPress, you don't want this skill to waste. Your research should be based on this WordPress to look for how you rank on WordPress. But let's say you don't have a skill or you don't mind just making money, you don't mind learning any skills. So your research should be based on looking for a niche, any niche that is low, that you can create the gig and easily rank. So one of the things that can help us, so the other time I said I just wrote N and it brought up some suggestion. I can just look for NSW. I don't know about it. I'm just seeing this for the first time. NSFW. I think this is something like all this nude anime stuff. Let's just try another alphabet. I can just try I. Sorry. I. I'm seeing illustration, Instagram post, Instagram reels. This sounds like something I know. Instagram reels. So I think the network is a bit slow. Let me connect to internet. Wi-Fi is a bit slow. Okay, so there are like 8,000 here, but nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about here. Because with this Fiverr quick view, it's going to get us a lot of keywords that we can just do research from. So now you can start your research from looking at people's title, trying to look for something hot because there's a likelihood that something that is not hot, people are already aware of it. So you can just come here, try to look for something hot, something that sounds new to you, and just the okay UGC video. I don't know about UGC video. It may be something popular, but me I don't know about it. UGC video. So this may be something popular, but I don't know about it. So let's check it out. There are much here too. Probably something popular. Spokesperson. UGC videos. Okay, let's allow quick view to load. When quick view load, we can even pick keyword from quick view as well. We can quick keyword from title, and we can also pick it from quick view. And what this is doing is all the tags that these people use in their gig is bringing it out. And here is a very good example of what I meant by that. So okay, this is another place in that kinetic typography. We can just look at something, trying to look for okay, vioid. What is this one? So let's search for this vioid something. You can choose to open another tab if you still maybe there's something you find that is useful here. Maybe you see a lot of keyword you want to try out here. You can use another tab by just duplicating this particular tab. You can see, okay, I think VR there are just like 100 people here. So this is an example of somewhere you can just come and easily create your gig and rank. Because if you are looking at it, there are a lot of level 1 and level 2 sellers though. But I think this is a new seller. This is also a new seller with just one review. So this place shouldn't be much of an headache to rank. If you have a quality gig, you should be able to find yourself in page one. Okay, this person have like 6 reviews. See the importance of this quick view is that it's showing us this person have a total of 6 reviews, even though here we can see that this person have done just one job. So you can see this person have just one review and one job done. So that means this review is just for only this gig. So this can be person wants to use to do a research to see what they do. This is another example. This person has not even done any, hasn't have any review on the account or any review on the gig. So this is showing review on account and this is showing review on gig. Job done. So this is showing job done. This is showing review on the whole account, not just on the gig. So if you want to see the review on gig, you have to click on the gig to see the review for that particular gig. So this person without any review is already ranking in page one. See, we are seeing a lot more of them, meaning this is somewhere we can easily just come and rank. So you can note this down. You can see even better lower niche something that has, and you can see this is showing that they have other in queue, which means like 4 people have other in queue already. 5 in a page that they are just 100. This is there's traffic here actually. 7, you can see, and we are seeing a lot of people have done jobs before and they currently they still have order, which means this is a place that there is order at the moment and they used to be order, because you can see some people have done 19 jobs for this particular gig. So even though we are going down, we can still see someone here. Let's check the page 2 as well. So I think by this we have find ourselves a niche. So you can quickly go and learn the skill if it's something you can learn. If it's something you are willing to, dedicate your time to learn it, you can just learn the skill and people are searching for it. There is a likelihood you are going to get message and get an order, because there's not a lot of competition here. Just 100 people. If your gig is quality enough, you should be in page one. So that's basically one way of doing research. So let's go to, I think I did more on this particular looking for random. I did more of it in the next video. So now when it comes to uh you have a skill already, and let's say the skill you have is Wix. Wix is for website design. So basically Wix is because Wix on its own, to search for Wix on its own, let's see how many people we have on Wix without any other. Wix on its own. Wix is a web design platform that they have just like 14,000 people are there already. You understand? So that means the competition is high in Wix. You can see you are seeing top rated seller, pro sellers, level 2 and the like. So ranking here will not be easy, but doesn't mean you can't rank here. You can still rank here by what? By niching down. And there are the two best ways to niche down is to niche down by platform or to niche down by industry. So inside these weeks, there are still going to be some I don't know, is it sub tool or sub platform inside Wix or sub skill inside Wix? It might be Wix. For instance, now let's look at this. I don't know, it's not loading all this stuff. So we are seeing something like Wix website design, Wix SIE design, Wix online store, Wix landing page. So there are some Wix studio. There are some sub stuff under Wix. So we can also see something like Wix business website, Wix e-commerce. But if you do something like Wix, let's say plumbing, let's see Wix plumbing. I've never done this before. They are like 99 here. Sure, you see what I'm talking about. And let's see if they have order. Fiverr quickly should load to show us if they have order. Somebody has order here, and it's even Fiverr's choice. I think that's the only person that, okay, another person have order, another person have order here. See, there is order here. And if we check their we are seeing handyman. So this person may not be getting their order directly from that weak plumbing, that plumbing keyword. So let's see. Okay, handyman, Wix handyman. We can see another thing that we can use to do research. So these people that have order may not be getting their order directly from that Wix plumbing. I think this is the only person that have Wix plumbing. So that doesn't mean the order is coming from weak plumbing. So you can still create this gig and not get message. You understand that better when I'm doing in-depth research. So this is just to show you that there are two ways to niche down. It's either you niche down by platform or you niche down by what? Industry. So Wix on its own is a platform. Normally, we have design. Web design is the main skill. Web design is the main skill. So Wix is a platform under web design. So a way to do an all Fiverr research, maybe you just like to be a web designer and Wix is just so competitive and you just want to look for another web design platform that is selling that you can, learn the skill and start selling. So we can come out here and do and ask question like web design platform, web design platform. So to search this kind of things, it's giving us a lot of web design. You can see Wix, WordPress, Adobe, Figma, Webflow, all this is our web design platform. Adobe Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. It's been a while. Oh. When I was first learning web design, I use Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver just it's kind of like helping you save you a lot of time of writing codes. Anyways, so you can see web design platform. You can see Visual Studio Code. You can see a whole lot of them actually. All right, so there is this platform I saw when I searched for web design platform. I was trying to look for it. It's called Zyro. So yeah, let's just search for Zyro. Or was it website design platform I wrote? I don't know the exact thing I wrote the other time when I was creating this video in the first place. I saw Zyro. Aha, this is Zyro. So let's search for Zyro here. Another thing about ranking on Fiverr is that these keywords they assist each other. You need to understand that. Keywords they do what? They assist each other. So let's say for instance, what we have in mind is to and this is because of this guy. All we have in mind is to rank for weeks. But because weeks is which is powerful keyword at the moment. You can use like similar, you understand? Similar stuff like Wix. Similar stuff like this will be website, WordPress, Webflow, Shopify and the like. So you can look for someone that has low niche, low competition. There are some low niche that they are high competition. Take note of that. Some niche are low, but competition is crazy. Can enter some niche that they are just maybe 500 and majority of people you are going to see they are top rated level one seller, and this is because of this Webflow niche. That's where I observed it from. So it may be crazy to rank there. I've not done in-depth research however. So this Zyro for instance now is something similar and is a low niche on its own. See, it has 88 result, but when you look at you can see Zyro, Duda, Jimdo. I think all these Duda too are there. Jimdo, yeah, Duda. They are also low niche platform that you can use like are similar to that exact uh keyword you want to rank for. To just use them to rank, because if they are ranking somewhere, it's going to be assisting your other keyword. If a keyword is ranking and is performing well, it's going to be assisting other keywords. So basically what this person uses is that this person use this Zyro to rank, and adding all these websites, Wix website that are powerful is going to assist this Zyro to rank easily. I haven't really done in-depth research towards that, but I can't explain further. So if I explain further, you will not understand. So a beginner will not understand. Let me just, because it may not be a beginner that is watching this video. A beginner will not understand. So let's just keep it simple. So this Zyro now, is a low niche keyword, but this person initially wanted to rank for Wix but use this Zyro keyword so that they are going to do what? They are going to rank for it. So let's open this person gig and see what the person did with Zyro in the gig description. So let's go to the tags and let's see what he used. Okay, we can just see that from here. So Wix website, he used Zyro to in the tags. So he basically this person used the keyword Zyro to do what? To rank first because it's going to be easy. But when Zyro is already ranking, there's a likelihood that he's going to get order from Zyro because look at this Zyro. People have completed order here too in this Zyro. Now see, I think this person did another the same thing, WordPress and Wix, and use Zyro too. So this person too use Zyro. This person I think just Zyro, Joomla, and he has got orders. So that means this Zyro too, there is traffic there even though it's a low niche. So they use Zyro, and uh when you get maybe a promotion from a keyword, maybe a keyword is ranking higher, it's going to assist other keyword. That is why when you are I think it's still possible for you to rank for a niche such as Wix, because if you can find those little sub is it sub 2 or sub part of Wix that doesn't have much traffic, but that doesn't have much competition, but there is also little amount of traffic. There is some amount of traffic rather. There's some amount of traffic and you can get order from them. If you are getting order from them, your gig is getting review. You are getting you are getting to rank higher on those keywords. It's going to assist other keywords you have in that gig title. Do you understand? So you are going to be ranking for those other keywords. So basically, this person must have ranked this Zyro and get order based on this Zyro. And the other is going to be assisting the what? The Wix the Wix keyword he has here. Wix website, Wix design, Wix website redesign. You can see. So basically, this person, I think this person want to rank for Wix redesign. So if you go ahead to search for this person in Wix website or Wix redesign, this person should not be far because it's a Fiverr's choice already. That means maybe when he get a couple of order from Zyro, Fiverr was eager to like promote him and did something good. So we are looking at his gig now. We can go and look at the okay, let's check from most recent gig. This person just has 20 gigs, 20 review rather. So we can show more reviews. I'm trying to look at his earliest reviews. So yeah, let's try to look at his earliest review. Okay, 12 months ago, this person got a review. 11 months ago, I think the same person ordered this person again. So yeah, the same person ordered this person again and five star again. So that same month, the same person ordered this person. So first, when first person would have ordered this person, and this second order may not really be from Zyro again. I don't even know how the Zyro platform is. Let's check it out. The second order may not necessarily be from Zyro. It may be coming from even Wix because as the Zyro keyword is being promoted, it's also going to be assisting the Zyro. Did I get the spelling right? So yeah, I think I got it right. Zyro website builder. Okay. Is this it's showing no stinger. Okay, it's showing no stinger. This is something different. Okay, I think this is Zyro.com. Is there anything like Zyro.com? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe there's a relationship between Zyro and Nostinger. There's probably a relationship between them because searching for Zyro is bringing Nostinger. So this person probably did the first couple of orders on Zyro. So getting good reviews will make Fiverr promote the person not only on the keyword Zyro but also on what? On this other keyword he has, which is the most prominent one are Wix website and Wix redesign. So if we go ahead to search for this person in Wix design or Wix redesign, there's a likelihood that we'll find this person there. There's a likelihood that we'll find this person there. So if we, let's just go ahead to search for the person on Wix redesign. So this is where I think this video is going to connect with the other video. Wixi design. I lost the video. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, Wix website design. So if you search for this person, which website is designed, they are still much. They are 11,000, which means, and Fiverr will only show 20 pages. Each pages we have 48 gigs there. So if Fiverr is showing 20 pages, so let's do the calculation. Let's do the calculation. So the calculation would be, okay, 20 times 48 will be equals to 90. That means Fiverr is only showing 96 gig out of what? This 11,000 gigs. This is 11,000 gigs that are under Wix website redesign. So come and see how this person is able to leverage that low using a low niche or something similar, which is a low niche. You understand? Something similar to what you want to use a low niche or a low niche inside that particular niche. Come and see how that thing can help the person beat competition. So I think in the previous video I've tried to look for this person and it's around page 15 or so. So let's get the name. Is Jerry, okay, Jerry Digitals. Okay, let's get, the only reason why I'm doing this like this because I've made the search for this person already and I know that this person is somewhere around, is it page 15 or page 11? I can't remember. But let's just try to find him. There's no need to start doing it one after the other. Okay, it's not here. So let's look page 11. Things are always changing on Fiverr, so you don't expect them to remain one place. Jerry Digitals. Let's continue to check. I know I saw this person around page 11 to page. I can't remember actually. I used to forget things easily. Okay, it's not here. Let's check page 13. Even though we don't find it, the second video actually continues this. I think the second video I was searching for it on Wix design, Wix website design. So even though we don't find the person yet, the second video is going to continue from there. Who knows if the person is even ranking higher than this now. I think we have done page 15. Let's just do page 10 again. I'm sorry. Having a hard time. Okay. Or should I just pause the video and look for this person to save time? Let's do it so you don't be like I did anything magical. Let's check page 16. Person still not here. You just know the last time I checked it. The second video will continue it anyways. Last time I checked it, this person was ranking somewhere around this place. It was showing in the sitemap, somewhere around this place. And a lot changed on Fiverr very fast. It may have gone up, it may have come down. So we don't have the time to go through all that. The second video complements it at least. It continues for me to explain how the person, I was able to find the person there, this particular person in the second video. It's a level 2 seller already. And yeah, basically just use this Zyro and because of these other keywords. I don't know how often it tweaks his gig, but one thing is clear that he used Zyro and Zyro is most likely what got this person his first set of orders, because it's easy to rank on Zyro. And Zyro is what assists these other guys, these other big guys, the Wix website design, Wix website design. So, or is it Wix website design? Let's check Wix website design. Let's come over here to edit this so that it's going to be fast. Let's check page 15 and let's try to find. Alright, it's now here as well. So the second video is going to continue it. I've made this video before, but I don't know how I did it. I did not save it. So the second video will continue it anyways. So just to save us time, I'm going to end this video here. See you in the next one.